was a kid, Arnie was my hero. I was obsessed with all his movies, Terminator 2 especially. In fact, if it hadn't been for him, I'd probably never even know what a Commodore 64 was. I've owned this toy since the early 90s. Here it is in my childhood bedroom right next to my NES. And yes, I did own the T2 NES game, and yes, I fucking hated it. I guess you could say that this toy is like my Buzz or Woody, except I didn't give him away to some little shit that didn't appreciate him, making us spend the whole of the 4th movie looking for a fork. Anyway, it's besides the point. Imagine my reaction when I was looking through some old Commodore tapes and I come across this. A Commodore 64 game of his second best movie of all time. I mean, how could we go wrong? Well, you can, because much like Arnie in Predator, we're about to enter a jungle, but this one's 8-bit and full of bollocks. First, we gotta load the bastard. Put the tape in, press play, and wait a minute. Then, you gotta press stop and play. Wait another 5 minutes until you get this little intro, which shows the Predator being sent to Earth. Then, you gotta press the fire button, then stop and play again. Wait 2 more minutes until it says this. Now, we gotta flip the tape over, rewind it, press the fire button, and stop and play again. After another 2 minutes, we're finally able to play the fucking game. At first glance, it at least looks like a Predator game. I mean, that could be Arnie. There's the jungle. There's the 80s action movie cannon fodder. No music though, just this. Then all of a sudden the Predator shows up and scares the life out of you. Oh shit, fuck! Oh, he's gone. Cool. There's also some nice high-pitched tones from the killer birds. It's not until you reach the end of stage 1 do you realise, oh, I get it, this game's impossible. You get this shitty little health bar that depletes in the blink of an eye and 3 lives. Most will get to the end of stage 1 and just give the fuck up. And no sane man would blame them. But for the mentally unhinged, like myself, I decided to trudge on. I swear, there is no getting past these bush and hut guys at the top of the screen without losing at the very least 1 life. And there's a similar section in stage 2, which ensures you don't make it to stage 3. Look at this! I'm shooting him right in these pixels, nothing's even happening! Bad luck, your game has ended. Firstly, luck had nothing to do with it because this game is a joke. And secondly, anything that brings this game to an end I'd consider good luck. The grenades do sod all, but if you somehow, by the grace of God, make it through, you'll have such little health on stage 3 that there's hardly any point carrying on. There's no health pickups or extra lives either. What a fucking mess. The controls are terrible. You have to use a controller because the directional controls on the keyboard are so fucked. Problem is, then you have to juggle between the keyboard and the controller because the Commodore only has 1 functional controller button. So if I want to pick up another gun or throw a grenade, I have to do it using the keyboard. This game is literal torture. Arnie has to be moving before you can move up or down the stage, otherwise he'll just crouch or jump, and sometimes he'll just hop to the butcher's shop. The controls are about as bad as it can get. If you die, you have to rewind side 2 and press play again, and if you complete a level, you have to press stop and play. Why? This is the furthest I got. The level 3 log. No extra lives, almost 0 health. Oh shit, fuck! What the fuck was that? One shot, he tosses my skull and spine over his shoulder like he's going to the teddy bear's picnic. Oh, fuck this, I'm going on the internet. Okay, so here's what I found out. There's about 6 different releases of Predator on the Commodore and 2 different versions. 5 of those releases are the fast version, including mine. All of those 5 versions are incompletable, including mine. 2 of those versions actually allow you to select unlimited lives, ammo, grenades and time, which makes it easy to reach the end screen of the game, and it's here where the fatal bug lies. See, you're supposed to stand by this rope, press return and down on the controller and keyboard, which in theory should raise this log ready for you to drop back down on the approaching Predator and beat the game, except the rope is bugged and doesn't work. 5 different releases of an incompletable game. This leads me to believe that the difficulty I was experiencing in my copy was deliberate. They wanted us to think that the game was just too hard, and never to discover the truth. And now to the 6th release, by Source, also known as the slow version. It's so slow, you'd probably think it was broken, but this is the only version that can be completed. Well, sort of. It's the most awkward thing to do, and it would still be impossible without the infinite lives option because the Predator doesn't fuck off. Oh shit, the log's too low. Oh. Wow. Well, that was Predator on the Commodore 64. Oh, hey Justine. I didn't know you liked the Commodore 64. Sorry, he's more of an Android guy. It's nice fluorescent blood you've got there. We're in so much trouble.